Okay guys, hope you're well. 25 past 7 in the morning, and looks like we're going to be looking at one of the first trades of the day, which is a surge trade. Now a surge trade is a trade where the markets are setting up on the morning and you look to get in for a very quick snap. Okay, so let's flick this over. Now if you've been watching the news announcements that I do every morning, find that in the WhatsApp group. Links for that down below. You'll see I've narrowed down into this particular market. Now the market itself is pretty darn good. What can you see? You can see there's downward pressure. So oscillators are moving down. Got a huge candle here. It's came across without breaking a high. It's come down into this area here, which is breaking a moving average, bouncing on a key level. These levels are the most important things you will put in. If you know where they're from and how to draw them, you've pretty much got your roadmap to the stars. So the next thing is I have to decide what's going on with this. Now, I can see there's a move started here. It ended there, so it's breaching a key area, which is a 23, and it's a classic Kylie setup. Now from here you just put in your entry exits as so. Very, very simple. Break them away. Don't need any indicators, so just take them off and then just drop it down into 15 minutes. See how you feel. Well, there's the surge. Consolidation, constantly moving lower. Start the process, either the black line or the blue line, and then run it down into here for a nice, easy, simple trade. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So what we'll do is we'll just drop the order in to start with, which is bash, which is there. We're going to move it onto that, set it slightly ahead, and that's it. And then we'll just run it. Now we'll run it for maybe it's about half an hour or so. Let it run down as it comes into the open. The 8 o'clock open on this isn't that brutal. So if I'm there or thereabouts, I'll just keep an eye on it and see if it surges in. But if I was doing this on cable or euro dollar, I would definitely be out of the market at 8 o'clock. Probably about 5-2. But on this one, I'll kind of run it up to the wire. But I would be looking to get rid of it because I don't like trading the opens. So it's triggered in. So I'll just take it down into 5 minutes to monitor. And we'll get what we can. Now, if I'm wrong, well, I can see there's a swing point here, which is highlighted on the 15 as well. And if it goes up to that level, which it possibly can in an open, I would need to stage into it. So let's see if we can get out 50 quid. Anything beyond that, amazing. Okay, kids, let's do this. Okay, guys, we're coming up to the open now. Everything tells me this is going to sell here. I don't like trading in the opens. It's scalp 6 pips. So that's about 30 odd quid. So it's not a pound pair. It's a euro JPY pair. So it could go either way. But everything tells me to sell it. Everything. You know, if we just flick on this, you can see that's flaring. My worry is this, because it is stretched down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of watch it and I'm going to pull the plug when it gets to about 30 quid, something like that. If it gets out of hand, well, then it starts getting out of hand. But as you can see, we've gone into the open now. It hasn't sparked that much. Now, I wasn't expecting it to. If I look at, say, something like cable, that might burst out. Funny enough, it's not doing a great deal either. Okay. All right, so we're going to leave that. We're going to let it run down into here, but I'm going to pull the plug pretty soon on this, I think. I don't like holding the opens at all. So we're at about 45 quid. So we'll drop that down onto there so that I can kill it. And we'll just kind of count it down. We'll see if it pushes. Because all the signs are sell. And if it is outstanding, like I say, that is a complete worry. So we'll let it tip over onto 40 quid and then we'll kill. Come on. Just a little tiny wee bit. If it doesn't try, it's going to get killed. There we go. Bang. So that's 40 quid banked. Okay. Now, that could easily push down that little bit further, you know. So there's your 40 quid banked off there. Just give me a second. Yeah, all the tickets and everything are gone. There's a very good reason why I do that. The opens are incredibly dangerous. I mean, it is pushing, and it would have snapped into maybe another 5 or 6 quid, but it doesn't matter. Let me explain. Knowing when to trade is as important as knowing when not to trade, or I should say, knowing when not to trade is as important. Taking an open on is a gamble at best because it's markets positioning themselves for the day, and a lot of the time they will position the opposite way to the way the market is truly going to go. Now, it'll try and feed you a little bit and you'll jump on the bandwagon and then they'll take advantage of that feed. So you've got to be a bit careful. So my opportunity today was just take the 40 quid. Quite happy. Looking for about 200 quid on the day. Means I've got 160 left to work. And I've got all day to do it. Piece of cake. And that's what trading's all about. It's about just taking little slices each time and working to the next one. Now, if you're doing it round a day job, all right, it's going to take time. It's just nature of the thing. It's no different than running any other business. If you are doing it as a side hustle, selling a few things on sort of eBay or Amazon, something like that, you do it at night time after work. And you make a little bit of money till it gets strong enough that it becomes your sole money. Well, that's what trading is. So do a little bit before you go to work, a bit like this. You know, it's now 8 o'clock in the morning. It's made 40 quid. A lot of people are happy to do that for an entire day. Just finished the series of doing the small account where we took £100. We've built it up. Made me £75 net profit for the month. And it increased the pot by £75 as well as paying me £75. Because I made 150 quid off it. So the return was phenomenal. But if you keep doing it, suddenly next month, you haven't increased your pot by 75 quid. You'll have increased it by 150 quid and so forth. And by the time you get to about 10 months in, you've increased your pot substantially. And it doesn't half pay. It doesn't pay you big at the beginning. It pays you big at the end. And that's the bit that most people forget. Anyway, there you go. If you want to see how I trade, drop down into the description. You'll find details of the website and WhatsApp, etc. And it's free. Just knock yourself out. All right, kids. Catch you soon.